Hello and a very warm welcome to Extra Time. No one's listened to me at all about this show today. They haven't listened to me about this first tweet either. If Liverpool and City both finish with 95 plus points, is this the greatest league title race ever in any league?
Oh, goodness.
What's wrong with people?
Well, I don't wish to bring it up.
89.
Correct. Lost it on goal difference.
For people who maybe weren't around then, the scenario was that Arsenal had to go to Anfield on the final day and beat you guys by 2 goals.
Correct. Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we had that was our 6th game in, I'm going to say, 15 days. So we had nothing left. And actually, Arsenal hadn't had a game for about 2.5 weeks,
right?
Maybe even 3 weeks. So they weren't actually in good nick either. Just because they hadn't played, they were rusty. So the game was absolutely awful, which was fine for us.
Was it Michael Thomas scoring the winner?
Michael Thomas in the 90th minute to make it 2-0. So we lost the league on goal difference.
Paolo is an Arsenal supporter.
What a moment.
What are your memories of that, Paolo?
Truthfully, I was 6 years old when that happened, so my memories of it are fairly scarce. But through the joys of YouTube and also Nick Hornby books and movies, I've been able to relive it as if I was an older person at the time when it happened. Yeah,
how did you get on the following year?
Nothing but fond memories. Again, I was only 7, so my attention wasn't quite what it is now.
Do you want me to tell you what happened?
Never picking on kids.
Let me tell you what happened.
Kids? Hey, you 6-year-old kids, what happened?
Yeah.
7-year-old kids. What happened next year?
If I could, I'd take the batteries out your toys. That's what I'd have done.
Why are you saying that people are not listening to you? What's the matter?
No, don't worry about it.
Well, because he's tried to shape this show today.
He thinks he's at home.
I definitely don't shape things there. Is Ali Moreno backtracking on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer yet?
No, sir. But it's a fluid situation.
Yeah? Do you think this could change?
Well, it could change, but I think at the time it was the right decision.
Right.
I'll stick to that.
Was it worth the gamble?
Hold on a second. That was only a week ago. Now
I know.
you've changed your mind.
That's why I say it's a fluid situation.
A week ago.
I tell you what, that bloody Tottenham Stadium. You didn't want that in the start of the show, and it just set you off. Who wants it? See, it's a stadium, for God's sake. It's a nice stadium.
I'll be hanging around you for too long.
Why are we starting the show? Why are we starting the show with a shot of a stadium? It's just a stadium.
Hey, I'm professional, did as I told.
Well,
to be fair,
that's it.
I think you buckled.
Yeah.
Because when the scenes rolled in, you should just have blanked it.
That would have been it, just silence.
Yeah, come on with silence, right? But you bottled it.
Did you like the fireworks?
yeah.
Do you know what? I don't like fireworks in real life, let alone to start the show.
What's wrong with you?
Fireworks are boring.
What's wrong with
Like 10
fireworks?
seconds of
Fireworks are
fireworks.
boring.
Fireworks are boring.
Oh.
You know the ones that go on for 20 minutes?
Have you ever been to Disney World?
Yes.
You didn't think they were boring?
No, but that's kind of
Oh,
different.
so, well, there you go. You've changed your tune like that.
It's a fluid situation.
So you can't. You're
You're
such a man of principle. I hate them. No, never do.
I'm
No, I like
also
them.
not stupid enough to sit here and have a go at Disney in any way, Stephen. Let's be honest.
Have some backbone.
Nope. No backbone.
Yeah.
Paolo, I forgot what we're asking you now. Solskjaer.
You need my take on fireworks,
No,
right?
they're overrated. Solskjaer, yes or no?
I think this is definitely a fascinating time. I mean, he was given the job on the back of this brilliant start, and the one thing we hadn't seen during that brilliant start is how he reacts to adversity as a manager. What happens when things do turn against them? Does he react well to it, or does he struggle? And that's what we're going to learn in the next few weeks. I think the jury is out, but he's had a very positive start. I think he'll come through it. I think he will. I think he's got a low bar set for him by some of his predecessors, but. Yeah, I think he'll come through it, but I do think it was a surprising choice by Manchester United to make that permanent decision when they didn't need to make it yet, when we hadn't seen whether or not he was good at handling adversity in these situations.
As an Arsenal fan, you're happy about it, though, yeah?
I'm happy that teams that aren't Arsenal are dropping points, yes.
Who goes first, Paolo, Spalletti, or Icardi? Where are you going, Paolo?
Who goes first between me, Spalletti, and Icardi?
Yep.
I don't understand the question.
Oh,
Do you know
sorry.
something?
Can you not read properly?
Look at the apostrophe.
What do you mean?
You mean the
There's
comma?
an apostrophe there.
You mean the
comma.
comma? The comma.
Oh, Comma, sorry. Comma. There's a comma there.
Did you interview for this job?
It's been a long day.
Who goes first, Paolo?
Comma.
Spalletti or
Apostrophe.
Icardi?
Do you know what? I think very possibly at this point it would be in Inter's best interest if they both went together in the summer. I really. Spalletti drives me up the wall, if I'm being honest with you. It's like every interview is a piece of performance art. It's so absurd, the rants he gets into, the knots he ties himself in, only to contradict himself moments later. I don't think he's the manager to take Inter forwards in the long term, even though he is a good tactician. I have to give him that. He is a good tactician. So I think it would be in Inter's interest to look at the options this summer at manager. And I think that Icardi at this point possibly has made his position at the club untenable. I think they're going to get through to the end of the season together because they have to. But if there's a serious suitor willing to offer the sort of money that's in his release clause, which is over 100 million euros, of course, I think Inter would have to look long and hard at it because it's been so disruptive, the soap opera this season, with him, with Wanza, with everything else. And I think there's possibly now too many bridges that have been burned for that to be undone.
I'm going to check the grammar before I read this.
Let's call the grammar police.
Archo.
Sorry?
Callum Hudson-Odoi. And RLC.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
There you go. The key for
Is this a quiz?
We're doing a quiz here. You failed on both go questions.
What's your name? Do you know?
At least let me know before we start.
You're SN. SN.
The key for Chelsea to make the top four. That lineup today looked really impressive, and Jorginho played great too. Winky face.
Oh. Well,
Where do you stand on the use of emojis, Ali?
I'm not very active with emojis.
No?
I barely use my phone, to be honest with you.
No winky face?
No winky faces.
Kissy
no.
faces?
No kissy faces. The key for that is neither one of those guys is Mauricio Sarri, getting out of his own way.
No.
And making the decisions that actually benefit the team in the immediate and long term.
Bit of a slight on Higuain, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that hasn't worked, has it?
Out Phil. Giroud in.
Final question is to Paolo, comma. Where is
Apostrophe.
Where is the best place to get lasagna in Italy?
Lasagna.
Any colons there, no?
No colons.
No.
Look, my opinion is that the best pasta you will find in Italy is always in Bologna. So lasagna falls in that category. It's not the specialty of Bologna lasagna. You want to go to Bologna, obviously, for the ragu, for tortellini in brodo, pasta in broth. But I would get my lasagna there too, because all the pasta in Bologna is the best pasta.
Well, let's be honest, Paolo. Your butcher story didn't really carry much weight from Rome, did it? It's not really worked, is it? The old
You know,
The sausage delivery.
You guys gave me a hard time about that story, and I was chatting with Gab about it, and he was very upset because that story's in his book, which you all have. So of course you already knew it.
No.
Who wrote Gab's book for him? I thought everybody got something to do it for them, no?
Hey, can you do the winky face again to me?
A bit winky face. Right, that is it. We're done.
nice.
Extra time is over. We'll be back tomorrow. I think Benetti's here tomorrow. Sid Lowe's here. I'm off. Are you off?
Correct.
Stevie, you off?
Yeah, we're
I'm here.
Hey, we're golfing tomorrow.
First one for the
First
season,
one for the
Stephen.
season,
What could
yeah.
possibly go wrong?
1 o'clock, the sun will be out.